if I could wish for three things from Will Smith's genie, they would be this game, the smartphone, and this camera. Yeah, these things probably didn't exist back in the time period of Aladdin, but since this is still Aladdin from Disney, I think he could still make it happen. Hi, again. So before we start off with this new Aladdin trailer, I will say, because you're on social media and you just can't avoid it. I did see a couple screenshots. There's actually, when I heard this new trailer was coming out, I saw a couple YouTube thumbnails where it looks like Will Smith as the genie is doing more genie related things. Like, I think I saw pictures, like there was one where he's wearing glasses and one where he's like holding up a picture of Aladdin. I think I also heard from sort of social media to expect this video to be a bit more funny. So I guess they're trying to make up for that last trailer where Genie popped up and me personally kind of threw me off. But anyway, before I start talking too long, let's get into this new Aladdin trailer. And hopefully, if it's kind of laggy, I apologize. I always try to record to the best of my ability, but I've changed some settings, so let's see how it goes.
They're over there! Get them! Stop thief!
Here we go. Okay, if there's one thing that I was expecting Guy Ritchie to do really, really well, it's choreographing that opening where Aladdin steals the bread. Is he stealing bread in... Well, at least not in this trailer, but in the animated movie when he's stealing the bread, and he sings the song One Jump Ahead.
You stumbled upon an opportunity. I can make you rich. Rich enough to impress a princess.
Jafar's still not sounding sinister.
What would I have to do? There's a cave of wonders. Bring me the lamp.
Here we go again.
Oh, great one who summons me, I stand by my oath, loyalty to wishes 3. I'm kidding. Watch this.
Watch out!
Yep, they're going musical. They're going musical. Oh,
Hey,
my mistake. Let me back up.
You done wound me up. You ain't never had a friend like me.
I'm getting Fresh Prince vibes listening to Will
There's a
Smith
lot
sing
of gray
Prince.
area in Make Me a Prince. I could just make you a prince.
Oh, no.
Y'all see my palace?
Who's
You
that
look
back
like a
there?
prince on the outside, but I didn't change anything on the inside.
Of course,
Showtime.
No,
Will
I'm in
Smith
charge. Okay,
you would
I
say that.
when it's time. Really?
Kind of pushes Aladdin away.
I thought a princess could go anywhere.
Not this princess.
Do you trust me?
What does that with Aladdin being tied to the chair? What's with the eyes? Is that like towards the end of the movie when Jafar banishes Aladdin and Naboo? Well, the songs sound decent. At least they're giving a slice of how it's going to sound. Although, mind you, I can't help but think that when they get to, Friend Like Me, I'm gonna feel like I'm listening to Will Smith do the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air rap, but I'm sure he'll do a fantastic job. So, okay, yeah, this trailer, I don't know, like I've been on the record before saying that I wasn't all excited for an Aladdin live action remake because on one hand, yes, Aladdin does lend itself to being made into a live action remake, the Disney Aladdin, but on the other hand, in terms of like what Disney animated films I really, really, really want to see get turned into a live action movie, I still say the one that I'm like super pumped would be something like that Hunchback of Notre Dame remake, because again, just the idea of seeing those visuals in live action is absolutely stunning. And if you get some really good actors and singers for that remake, it's going to be really amazing. As for Aladdin, I would say I'm just kind of like, I mean, yeah, it could technically work, but it's not like one I'm super excited to see. But I would say this trailer itself, it's at least kind of warming the icy parts in my heart, if you will. That sounds really corny, but I'm just like watching this trailer and saying, okay, this doesn't look all that bad. I know there's gonna be people out there that are still, especially in the animation community, are like, no. But yeah. But I say, at least from this trailer, it seems like they got a good balance of the sort of epicness as well as the kind of humor. Like one of my big concerns, and this could still happen when the movie comes out, because with the Beauty and the Beast remake, I thought tone wise they got it okay in the trailers, but when I saw the movie, it couldn't really balance the dark stuff with the light stuff all that well, because Beauty and the Beast has this really like atmospheric setting, and this kind of dark tone, especially to kind of show how dark it's gotten ever since the Beast and his servants were turned into what they are in the movie. But when it got really cartoony, it just felt really out of place, and I hope they do a better job with this Aladdin. I mean, Aladdin, the animated movie, it had its atmospheric moments, but it certainly didn't get like uber dark and this kind of things. I was concerned that they would do that and it would have a similar tone to something like, I don't know, Guy Ritchie's Sherlock Holmes movies or something like that. But it seems to be a bit more humorous. I mean, yes, I know Guy Ritchie doesn't just make action films, but I'm just saying that's like what he's super, super well known for these days. But yeah, so I'm just like, okay, so my expectation level is that if it's at least, if the movie itself is at least semi-decent, then I'm okay with that. I'm not expecting anything super spectacular or anything like that, but yeah, but I would say it would be a flop if it just totally failed and the humor missed the mark and things like that and the story didn't add up. I would say the one sore spot of this trailer is still, I don't know, Jafar's acting. Again, I know it's just trailers, but I was hoping like maybe at least show something like where, well, wait, no, if they showed him, because you know how in the animated Aladdin at the very end, Jafar himself turns into this genie, like, because if they showed those kind of scenes, then that would be giving away too much. Like, I was hoping maybe they could show something, at least show that he can go over the top, because maybe his actor and the direction they're going for is maybe he sounds, kind of, he speaks in that semi-mysterious but not like super menacing tone the way Jonathan Freeman spoke in the Aladdin animated film. Like maybe they're going for, he sounds like, kind of docile, well, to begin with, but when he goes mad, he goes out all like bananas. So it's just like, yeah, so I don't know. Maybe this dude's strong point comes from more his over the top acting. I like maybe when he plays, when Jafar goes all out toward the very end of the movie, he'll be okay. He will be legitimately menacing. But so far, I would say that's just the one sore spot. In terms of the singing, though, I would say at least from the trailers, it sounds like they got it down. So yeah, I mean, hopefully, I would like to see. Maybe they could release a sort of snippet, maybe release one of the songs, maybe Disney releases maybe Will Smith's Friend Like Me performance. I know it seems like save that for the movie, but on one hand I feel like they would have to release, if they were to release a song in full, it can't be like something super iconic. Actually, Friend Like Me is definitely iconic. I mean, oh my god, it's one of the most remembered songs. But maybe they could do something like maybe release the full scene of Prince Ali, or, which you could definitely see in the trailers. I'm pretty sure the scene itself will be in the movie. But maybe we could see something like Prince Ali or One Jump Ahead and see how they mix sort of stunt work and special effects together. So, yeah, so I hope Disney really does do that, because you know, right now I would say a lot of people are really, really skeptical about the Aladdin remake only because it's yet another one of these Disney live action remakes. And to be fair, yeah, they are unnecessary. Like, even the Disney live action remakes I like Cinderella and Beauty and the Beast, were they necessary? Not quite. I did like some of the updates. Dang it. What's his name again? Kenneth Branagh did in the Cinderella live action remake. But even then, I felt there were a couple things that were just that were just really odd. Like Helena Bonham Carter as the fairy godmother. And even some of the, dialogue to prop Cinderella up. Like when her mother says is that you have more kindness in your finger than most people have on their own. I'm just like, that's a little too much for me. So I don't know. So all I could say is I hope for the best. I will say this Aladdin trailer has kind of fueled my hopes a little. Just looking at the like to dislike bar, most people seemed at least okay with this trailer, so I just hope the movie itself is good. Will it be as good as the original animated Aladdin? Is meh. It's funny though, because I would say Aladdin is easily one of the most loved Disney movies among people like I see out in the world. Like when I used to go to high school, like at my high school, well, like everybody loved Aladdin. Like I remember going to my school's summer cross country camp, and the coaches once did the skit where one dressed up as Aladdin and the other dressed up as Jasmine. At one of the homecomings my school had, the theme was Arabian Nights and it was Aladdin. So people really like this movie, and of course there's going to be a lot of really defensive people who are like, hey, why are they making a live action Aladdin remake? So all I can say is I just hope the movie is good. Because so far, I would say this is probably the first trailer where I'm at least considering, at least being okay with the idea of being sold on this movie. But we'll just have to wait for the movie to come out just to be super, super sure. So alright guys, please post your thoughts down below. I mean, I would definitely say this trailer was a lot better. This was a much better introduction to Will Smith, I would say, than that last trailer where I think everybody was just in shell shock and we're like, he looks ridiculous. So I would say this one was a much better introduction. But please let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section. This has been Blood Moon Bobby, and thank you guys for watching. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this Blood Moon Bobby video. Like and share the video if you enjoyed it, and feel free to leave a comment. Subscribe to my channel, and ring the bell to get notified when I release my latest videos. Follow me at Blood Moon Bobby on your favorite social media platforms to take part in polls, see my tech tips, and to hear about my video plans. Thanks for watching.